Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about the eyeliners I use that I love, that I use with my fake eyelashes. So you'll notice that in Asia, a lot of girls wear fake eyelashes. And I wasn't really too keen on it until I got there and I was like, wow, everybody's wearing it. So in Taiwan, you're going to see there's a lot of brands of fake eyelashes, and they're local brands and US brands or European brands. But let's talk about basically what you need to put under it before you put your eyelashes on. So the first thing is I usually put a very dark, thick black eyeliner on right from here to here. And I haven't put the cat eyelashes eyeliner or cat eye on at the end. So the one I use is actually, it's called, let's see, okay, it's called Forever Noir, and it's made in Germany, and here's their logo. Now you don't want to put liquid eyeliner on the before you put your fake eyelashes on, because you're gonna have to wait for it to dry and you don't know how long it's gonna dry. So usually you want to use these pencil eyeliners. And what I really like about this one is because I use this as my base, because this is super thick and you can tell like it goes on very quickly, and you can build up on it just with one layer. Just instead of sometimes some of the eyeliner, I realized that I need to like 2 different coats on the same area. This one, I really don't think I need 2 different coats in the same area, but I can build on the width of it. So I really like this. And I think I got this because my cousin got it from one of her Birch boxes, and she doesn't use eyeliner at all, so she gave it to me and I totally fell in love with this. So this is something I definitely would buy again. And I'll put the link below for this because I don't recall how much it costs, because this was actually hers. So remember, don't use wet eyeliner on your first base before you put your eyelashes on. You want to use it after you put your eyelashes on. So for the cat eye, at the end of it, what I use is now if you're a little bit budget sensitive, I would recommend you to use this, the ELF brand. This one is called the brightening eyeliner, and I use black. Previously I used gray and brown, different colors, and it's gonna look weird when you put fake eyelashes on, so definitely stick with black. So this one, for the price, it's like $1 or $1.50. It's actually, I'm pretty surprised by its quality. It's actually pretty good. The thing is, I feel like the coloring, you can tell it's not as thick, and you probably need a little bit more coat. The good thing about it is that I have bought so many eyeliners where after you finish the first time use and you need to sharpen it, and you sharpen it and the head falls off. And then you're like, oh, maybe it was just one time. Let me try sharpening again. And you're sharpening it and it falls off again. And so you're like, half of the pencil is gone. And then you realize, oh, you need to put it in the freezer and then sharpen it. So this one doesn't have that problem. You sharpen it, it's gonna be okay. This one, the part, I want to call it the crayon part or something, doesn't fall off. So this is really cheap. It's like $1, and I would totally recommend it. I'll probably go get it again because it's only $1. So where I use this is usually, I use this for more filling part. So I fill in this part. At the end I use cat eye. So usually I use this. But as you can see, like the coloring is, you don't have that much control. So sometimes I would also use the Lancome one. Whoa, where's the Lancome one? So you know Lancome is not as cheap, but I noticed that the coloring definitely has more control, and you can tell it's much thinner, and you have more control. You don't have to go through it again. And because this area of your skin is really sensitive, so when you're drawing it, you're gonna notice that it's kind of hard because it kind of moves with your crayon or with your eyeliner. So this one, for some reason, gives me more control because you can tell like the color just goes on really, really easily. So I like this also. I definitely keep this. And then let's move on to talk about the liquid eyeliners. So the pencils I mentioned, I have one for the base. I have the two other ones that I use for touch up from the sides. And then after you put your eyelashes on, you need to use your liquid eyeliner to cover sometimes the glue. And also to just make sure that, for me, because I have double eyelid and one is actually wider than the other one, I want to make sure that when I put on my eyeliner, I compensate for one of my eyes that actually looks smaller than the other one because my double eyelids are actually not the same. So I use, my favorite one actually right now is this called, this is actually I bought in Taiwan. It's a Japanese brand, K palette, and here's the Japanese. This is actually not cheap. It's made in Japan, and it's called One Day Tattoo, long lasting, and it's supposed to be like last you 24 hours. I think this was like, I remember it being not cheap. It was like maybe $10, $7 to $10. And what I really like about this is that it has so much control. Like you could tell, like it has so much control, and you definitely need a liquid eyeliner if you're using fake eyelashes. If you're just gonna get one, I suggest you to get something like this, a good quality one. And the reason why is you want to be able to cover the glue, and also you want to make sure your cat eye comes out if you're trying to have a cat eye. Like this one, you can tell it doesn't really show the cat eye as much as this one. So I'm still practicing drawing my cat eye. So this one is something I would recommend if you can find it, and it's Tokyo brand. I bought it at a place called Tokyo Plaza. It's kind of like the brand, the store is kind of like called the Etude, which is the Korean makeup and skincare brand that's more affordable. So they have all these knickknacks, all these affordable brands, and this one is called Korean brand called Etude. In Taiwan, there's a brand called 85 Shop that's basically similar. If you're a little bit budget conscious, I recommend you to try this one. This one is Wet n Wild. And this is, Wet n Wilds are really cheap. There's usually like $1 or $2. Now this one, you can see the application is like this. And here's how it goes on. I'm actually surprised how like their liquid eyeliner actually is pretty good quality. The thing is, because the tip is really soft, for me, I feel like I don't have that much control. The second thing is when you're trying to put it on, you're gonna notice that your eyelashes is gonna be in the way because it's gonna stain. So it's very easy to accidentally stain your eyelashes because the whole applicator has the liquid on it versus the other one and Physician Formula. So only the brush tip part has the liquid eyeliner, so it's harder for you to actually stain your lashes. So this one is Wet n Wild, is about $2, $1 or $2. Super affordable. If you have really good control, I recommend you to get that because as you can tell, that was the last one. It actually matches up to the Japanese one that I mentioned that I prefer, but it's much more expensive. So the last one is Physician Formula. Now I kind of almost used it up, but as you can tell, this one, the brush is thicker when you're using it. It's harder to control. And I think this one is also around maybe $10 pricing. I don't recall it. This is Physician Formula. I'll put the information in my blog in the link below. Oh, I got it upside down. That's why. So if you guys know that I love Physician Formula, I usually love their color correcting powders. But this one, I want to say definitely I found something better. And even the Wet n Wild one is actually, as you can tell, even though the Wet n Wild is kind of hard to maneuver. So here are all the black liners I use. Now, if you're super obsessed with fake eyelashes like the rest of Asia, then here's a tip I learned from my experience, because I bought all these different brands of fake eyelashes and I wanted to try them out. Like, there were different price levels. So, well, first of all, let's talk about tools. The tool is, I recommend you definitely go get a separate glue if it's the first time you're going out to get it. I really like this brand called Dolly Wink, because usually they come with it and it just makes sense. And their pricing makes sense too. Like this one I got, it was so expensive. This was $7 per eyelashes, and that was outrageous. So the two of them actually cost me like almost $14. And usually it comes with 2 pairs sometimes. It doesn't come with any glue. But Dolly Wink, I remember there were like about $3 per pair. Totally makes sense, and it includes glue. So the other thing is, get the glue, because if you like to try different kinds of eyelashes, it might not come with glue. So get a glue, and also get yourself one of these pliers. Because what happens is when you put it on, you're gonna need to actually push it up a little bit, because what happens when you push it up, it doesn't hurt as much. Because sometimes when I'm wearing it, I feel like for some reason the eyelashes is kind of in my way and I can't see very clearly, and I feel like it's pushing against my eyelid, so it kind of hurts. So what you want to do is, after you put it on, you want to push it up a little bit, and you don't want to use your finger, because sometimes when you use your finger, it's like too hard. You're going to push it out of the place. So you want to use these pliers. So these 2 things definitely get that. And the other thing is, the last tip I want to give you about the fake eyelashes is stick with the $3.50 price point, because I tried from the expensive one from like $7 a pair to I got at Daiso, which is like $1 a pair, $1.50 per pair or $2 per pair, to the $3.50 or $4 a pair. I realized the $3.50 or $4 pair is usually the best ones, because I want to say best for your buck, and it doesn't hurt, it works well, you can use it multiple times, and it doesn't, like the Daiso one, which is like $1 or $2, those the eyelashes, so the part where you stick on your eyelid, it actually is too hard, so it pushes up against your eyelid, so it actually hurts. So the $1 and $2 ones are, I think it's way too cheap. The quality is not good enough. But if you get like a $3, $4, I think the $3, $4 price point is the best one, and that's it. Because anything more expensive, I'm actually wearing this. It's called Love Cherie. I think the $7 one is way too expensive, even though I'm wearing it multiple times. So $3 price point, I think $3 to $4 price point. Definitely get yourself a plier and get yourself a glue, because not all of them come with it. Get yourself a liquid eyeliner for after you apply it, and also get yourself, I would just tell you to just get this brand. Like, just go get this. Get this. Get a eyeliner pencil, because that's your first coat. Put on your eyelashes, then your liquid eyeliner. Okay, so I hope this helps, and if you have any suggestions or any ideas or any of your best recommendations for eyelashes or eyeliner, please give me a comment below. I have a Facebook called Effortless Ruth. In Chinese, it's actually 洛杉矶女孩在台北, which is LA Girl in Taipei. So it's on the same Facebook, and you can give it a like and comment below. And I will see you guys next time, and see you guys.